everybody, it's that time. It's Saturday. It's time for Saturday's Stockman Stampede. And I'm actually shooting this on Saturday morning. If we look, it's about 5:34 right now in the morning. We're getting ready to go to the gym. But I wasn't able to shoot this video last night. I was just so busy and kind of wore out from the work week, so it was eat a little food and I went right to bed last night. Probably didn't sleep by 8 p.m. But guys, this is brought to us by Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. Be sure you go check out his channel. If you're not already subbed, tell him BigJ sent you over. He'll appreciate it. Good guy. Pillar to the community, definitely. But today we're going to look at the 6.5 Sowbelly. I picked this up. I was on vacation back in March. Early March. And was at a place in Marietta, Ohio. Really close to where my mom lives in West Virginia. There's a power supply place there. It sells all types of outdoor stuff, tradesman's tools, boats, utility vehicles, you name it, they got it. It's like a little hometown Cabela's. But they had this one there. They had a couple of the razor blades, but every razor blade I picked up, the centering was perfect on the two blades, but every blade had rub on it for some reason. So I don't know if someone was just messing around with them. I don't know. But I seen this one, and I always hear old Baxter talk about 6.5 knives. And I got a few, so I thought this would go good with my collection. And I knew I had a real stag one on the way, so I was like, why not? Why not have two? So here we go, fellas. This is it. Let's see what the box says. Let's get her to focus here. 6.5 BoneStag Sowbelly. 6.5339, I believe, is the number on these. But yeah, there's that. You ain't look at the box. Pretty box. Oh, white box. We always want the white box, but this is stainless steel knife. Let's open her up. The only issue I had was this main blade. This clip point had so much grit in it, so I'm working at trying to, close is good. It's just the opening. It's just gritty out there. So we'll compare it to one that's really broke in here. See the difference? Quite a difference on that. So you can just feel it's a little grit right there at the end. And she's loosened up a lot. I flushed it with some hot water and flushed the pivot with some lube from Last Chance Knives. And been putting just some honing oil in her once in a while. She's starting to work out. But I think this knife altogether was like $80 total. But let's look at the back springs. Pretty clean. We do have minor gapping, just minor right here. And I knew that when I bought it, so I really don't care. I checked this out very good before I purchased it. Let's look at the jigging. It doesn't have a lot of burn in it, which is good. Some of these will look like a grilled hot dog sometimes. But this one doesn't. It does have a little blade rub. I think this main blade's got some out here where it's probably rubbed the liner when it was opening and closing. There you can see it a little bit, I think, when I get it in the shade. I think she's right there. But no big deal. Every Stockman, Case Stockman I got's got blade rub, so I really don't care. Someone will use this for it. So we got a little blade rub right there, and of course it's from someone opening the spade blade when this blade isn't opened. So if we look, it's right there where your spade blade opens and closes. So let's look at her like this. But everyone kind of knows these knives. I mean, they're a 3 7/8 inch knife, but the ergos behind it. I mean, if we look at the ergos, like how it looks and how that fits in your hand while you're using it, just kind of perfect. You can choke up pretty good on these. But the kicker is when you're using the spade blade. Like we'll open it up here and look at the ergos behind that. Just perfect for draw cuts. Nice and straight, fits in your hand. You're not tilting your hand way up to do that. I mean, your hand's can stay pretty flat. You just make your cut. Very simple. Well, let's look at this one. compared to a couple other knives. We'll pull out the old Big Chief, the old 75 here. Then we'll pull out our Sowbelly. Then we'll pull out a 47. Kind of look at the difference in these. Now if we look, the 47, the total length open, is a hair longer, probably about 3/8 of an inch, I'd say. But the 75 really dwarfs both of these. I mean, we look at it, it's a full inch longer open. And you know, your blade length, let's get the blades here. If we look, the Sowbelly actually has the shortest blade out of these three larger Case Stockman. Now once you go below these sizes, you're getting into a size that I really don't care for. You know, you're looking at the 18, the 33s, the 44s. But there's also a 92. And, you know, I don't have one. I've bid on a few, but I've never been lucky enough to grab a 92. So that'll be next on the old chopping block. In all my years of buying Case knives, I've really never came across one in the wild, a 92 Stockman. But, it is what it is. But we'll look at the total length of this open. We're on the 5 here. She goes to 11.5, so she's 6.5 inches open. You know, total length. And your total clip point here is going to be 2 3/4 with a cutting length of 2.5. I've probably already done this when I did the stag one a couple of weeks ago, but who cares? We look here, your sheep's foot's going to be about 2 1/4 and about inch and 15/16 cutting length there probably. And like I said, I want to open a spay while your clip's already open. But man, look at the ergonomics behind that. Look at that, it's 2 1/4 with a cutting length of probably an inch and 7/8, I would guess. But you know, these knives are just once we get this grit right here at the end smoothed out, I mean, you can almost hear it in there. Hear that? She'll work out. She'll get smooth. She always does. But guys, this is it. This is my BoneStag Sowbelly. She's pretty clean. You know, we do got that minor gapping right. Where's it at? Where's it at? It's on the clip point side. Right there. Just a little bit. Not a lot. I don't know if you can even see it, honestly. See if I can get it into some. I can't see it through the camera lens because I'm half blind, but that shield will definitely pop out if you carry it. So have some glue on your person at all times. Just a beautiful knife. Guys, remember, go check out Terry over at Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. And remember, tomorrow is our last episode of Happy Hour Knife Chat. Me and Kevin are ending that. So we're going to have a few decent little packages to give away. We're also going to have our month-long drawing for I believe it's a Case Mini Trapper, a slip, and we threw some other stuff in there that we had laying around that we were kind of holding on to, you know, just for giveaways and stuff. So guys, be sure you come over, check that out, 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central. It'll be a great time. But one last final hurrah, we'll call it. Alright guys, hey, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Be sure you hit up Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. And don't forget about RDS wood turning and acrylics. He can make some really cool beads, pins, whatever you're looking for. Talk to him, cups. I've bought a cup off of him, so keychains, all sorts of good stuff. Alright guys, hey, like, subscribe, leave me a comment.